Not to bring anybody else as far as the commission, and nobody else is getting. Anybody else?
So there's not already
We don't lock the door in the public. Y'all can
Not
come
at
in.
6 o'clock.
Y'all can come in. We do not lock the door in the public. We do not lock the door in the public.
And everybody else can come in. This is ridiculous.
We do not lock the door in the public.
Sir, I'm not getting
We
into
do
that.
not
I
lock
want
the
to get
door in the
into that.
public.
It's only
We
a
don't.
few
Y'all can
seconds.
come in. Y'all
It's
can
only
come
a
in.
few minutes until we
Y'all
get
can come
in.
in.
We
We
just
do
got
not
a
lock
few
the door in
minutes.
the public.
We only get a few minutes until the door opens. That's all I'm asking.
Who
You
are
guys,
we waiting
if
here?
you
Who
guys
are we
can
waiting
hold
on?
on just 1 second.
Who are we
Waiting on the other commissioners.
What are we waiting on commissioners for? We're not gonna leave the
All right,
public in
but
the rain.
That ain't
the
your
doors
business.
open.
We
The
coming
meeting
in.
starts. Meeting starts at
We're
6 o'clock.
coming in.
We're not leaving nobody in the rain. Y'all can come in.
Nobody's
Come in.
rain, sir.
Everybody come in.
Nobody-
Everybody come
Nobody-
in.
It might have just stopped, but
No,
it just started.
no,
Everybody
no,
around here.
No, sir.
Everybody
Hold on.
coming
You
in.
guys hold on until we get there. I don't want to get
Everybody
twisted in the middle of this.
coming
So can we please just hold out till 6 o'clock?
In the middle of it. How about you stand back
sir.
and listen to the
Sir.
commissioners,
No,
the elected officials
But,
here?
sir, who's elected official?
We both
Okay,
are.
but then these
You're
people are
listening
not.
to
But,
employees
sir,
that work for
sir,
us.
sir, all I'm
You're
saying
listening to
is,
employees
sir,
that work for
Definitely
us.
work for us.
But you guys are elected officials.
Yes,
Fine.
so step back,
Anybody
so
else?
this is our
Anybody
building.
else? Anybody else that has to wait?
No,
until 6
no,
o'clock
that's not how we
before
do
we
it.
start?
We are the
My
commissioners.
boss
You guys, give me a second.
We're not
Sorry. No, you guys need to hold on until 6. You need to hold on until
Because right
6
now you're
o'clock.
blocking my
at the
partner
minute.
from coming in. You're blocking the commissioner from coming into her building.
Okay, but I don't have any documentation. All I'm asking you guys is to hold out till 6 o'clock. That's all I'm asking. Hold on, just
You're
1 minute.
blocking your commissioner.
If we can just
from
hold
coming
on
into her
1 moment till 6 is all I'm saying.
Let's be clear.
It's 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's 6
We
o'clock.
employ you guys.
Okay,
Y'all don't employ us.
And that's where they got it
I
confused.
understand that, man, but what I'm
We
saying to you is
employ
that
you,
if you guys
and
are
it's
elected,
6 o'clock.
I was just giving
Why would we
instructions.
leave the
fine.
public
At 6
outside?
o'clock, so we got a few minutes to 6.
It's 6 o'clock
6
now.
o'clock.
5 minutes
And
to
it-
6.
It's 6 o'clock, right?
It's 5-2.
I'm on payroll. No, I work for an outside entity, but.
Okay, well, after
this
this
is
is
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
done after
So
today.
now
So
we
listen,
coming in.
So,
Well, listen,
the
here's
public
the
coming
thing.
We coming in.
No, you guys we can hold out. Just give me a
It's
few
6
moments,
o'clock.
please, guys. It's
It's
not
6
6 o'clock.
o'clock
No, it's not
already.
6. We got a few minutes. We got about 4 minutes, please.
It's 6 o'clock.
Can we
You
please
really
hang
gonna
out?
give them 4 minutes?
Hang out for a few minutes. Well, the thing is, we need to wait. The meeting
What
is
has
due
to
to
happen
start at
for
6
a
o'clock.
minute?
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, if the meeting starts at 6 o'clock, how are they
All
gonna
right,
be sitting
I
at 6
don't
o'clock?
listen, guys. I don't want to get twisted up in this, and I don't want to get
I'm-
everybody riled up. All I'm saying is that I was giving instructions, but then you guys are free to walk in. But you can't. But everybody else is not. Everybody else is not commissioned. So that's the thing. Everybody else is not commissioned. You guys are commissioned. Then fine. I have a problem with that.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is that you guys can come in, but everybody else should not be able to come allowed to come behind you guys. That's it. So if you're commissioners, then
I'm not leaving my attorney
then you're
outside. My
fine.
attorney is with me. I'm bringing my attorney in.
All right.
My attorney is gonna come in with me.
That's fine, man.
And
I'm
then
not
these
arguing.
people are
I'm
coming
not
in
arguing.
too.
I'm not
Let's
arguing.
go. And the
So
white coming in.
here's the
I'm
thing.
not leaving my
So we
wife
got.
outside.
I understand that, sir, but you got.
They just come around this way.
Hold on
I'm
one
not-
second. That's all. That's all, man. 6 o'clock, then we'll open the door. It's still start at 6, then
You
we'll
guys
start.
come in, we cannot leave the public
All right,
outside.
that's fine.
What that guy's
All right,
talking
hold on, one second, sir. One
Everybody.
second. Give me 1 minute.
My wife is gonna give me a mic.
Come on here.
1 second.
Mama, let's go. Come on in. Let's go. We're not standing
We
outside.
are elected officials, and he's gonna, you can't
All
come in our
right, you
building.
guys.
Right. And we elected officials. Let's go. Come in. Everybody.
This as well.
the
There's a
community.
thing called
Let's
preaching
go.
the peace, and I'm
We
just
not
trying not to go
preaching
against
the peace. We're telling you
you
how
if
to
I'm
do your
asking
job.
you
We're
not to
not
come. But listen,
listening.
you
You're not
guys
listening.
are.
Us.
But I'm
You-
honest
we
with
don't
you all.
work for
I'm
you.
not
You're not
sitting.
listening. We don't work
You're
for
listening
you.
to a receptionist that we employ.
I respect
We
you
don't
guys are
work for
officials.
you.
Listen,
You
I
are
understand.
our employee.
And I
And that's your
understand
not
that.
you
I
need to
understand.
If you understand it, then why are you still listening to the
I have no
receptionist?
issue or problem with you guys been the commissioners coming in as needed, because that's what they want. They want all the commissioners. But any outsiders, anybody else that has to wait until the 6 o'clock.
Why would we leave the public
all I'm
outside
saying.
during a meeting that's not even posted?
Listen.
So how do they even know when to be here?
The meeting was never posted.
And then they want
There
to leave
was
y'all
no
outside till
meeting
6
posted.
o'clock, so they can have the meeting
None
right now
at
while
all.
nobody sees it. We know the type of tactics that they do.
6 o'clock.
I get it, you're just employed here, but I'm telling you, they're sending you on the wrong mission.
No, but that's
You're
the
on
way
their
it's
mission.
6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a commissioner, she's
And
a
I am
commissioner,
too.
but we're not leaving our family out here.
Well, the
Exactly.
commissioners are well, free to go in. That's no problem. It's for
Okay,
everybody
but why
else.
am I
Hold out
leaving
to
my
6 o'clock.
family?
That's all I'm
Wait for
saying.
the
sir.
park district.
Huh?
I'm a part of the park.
Yeah, I understand.
So he- can he go in?
Baby.
Can he go in
You
since
go
he
in
works
a
for
second.
He
We
just
got 1
said
minute.
that-
We got 1 minute at
He
6
just
o'clock.
said that if you
Yeah.
ain't a part of the park district, so how you gonna have his wife go in?
Well, I didn't have nobody come in. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no, no, no.
No, I didn't. I put nobody. Nobody's in at this point.
So
in time,
can,
that's all.
so can nobody go in?
Oh,
No,
that
no,
can't
that's
nobody
okay.
go in.
You ain't gonna come out, nobody, come on. He got me
Everybody
messed up.
everybody-
Nobody.
Everybody in, everybody
I'm bringing
in.
my wife.
Because
Let's
we
go.
the commissioners,
Okay,
everybody
let's go.
in, we
I'm a commissioner too.
Go
Every
in,
time my
Jack.
commissioner go in, you're not
Go
breaching
in,
this or
that's
anything.
our attorney.
This is our door.
Go in.
Don't
Go
worry
in.
about it.
now, so it's fine.
Here comes my chief of staff. Come on.
All right, come on, it's 6 o'clock.
Report all this.
Ridiculous. Where?
All right. This way, we're going this way. This way, meeting is going this way.
They gonna like sick.
You didn't want to let
Well, out of here, the meeting is
This
this
is
way.
the type of stuff that we deal with on a daily. And this is a board meeting, and that's ridiculous. To get into a board meeting.
All right,
Now imagine
go on
if
here.
you want to see the finances.
People are actually elected someone to arrive on the site. Keisha Brown O'Neal is part of the board president. This what y'all, this what you passing out.
This is interesting.
All right, guys. we-
So
we-
we lost
have
the
a seat.
previous election, and yet he's sitting in
Can
the
we-
office. You labeled as
can we
president.
please have a seat, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure that we maintain and control order, law and order here. That's what we want to do today. All right, so can we please do that? Can we please sit down and make sure that we talk respectfully to each other and be able to get along? To get the meeting done, get what points need to be brought out, and that's it. Can we please do that? Thank you. Appreciate that.
How you doing?
Six oh one, the Harvey Park District Regular Board Meeting, Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. 6:01. The public notice hereby gives the public that at the call of the Board of Commissioners, regular board meeting of the Harvey Park District Board of Commissioners will be held at the hours of 6 p.m. on Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. At the location identified above. The following matters may be discussed or decided at the regular board meeting. Can we get a roll call?
That's your package, no finances. See what it's like, think of yours. Way different than yours.
Commissioner Amari McCaskill. Here. Commissioner Keisha Brown O'Neal. Here. Commissioner Joyce Brown. Here. Vice President Aaron McCaskill.
Here.
Commissioner Floyd Coleman.
Here.
Commissioner Cosby's here too, so they can't say they kick me off the board, which they did.
When we all stand for the prayer,
Definitely. Praise the Lord. Ready to hide in the silver, true pearl.
President, flag of the United States of America.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for everyone coming out. Oh, Heavenly Father, bless this meeting. Cover everyone. Oh, Heavenly Father, give thanks in your name. Lord, we bless the new commissioner that's here. We bless them all. Oh, Heavenly Father, give thanks in your name. We pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roll. Roll call. All right. Matter of public comment, you have 2 minutes.
Nobody filled out a comment card, so.
Y'all didn't let them in till 6 o'clock, how do you know? Does anybody want to speak?
All right.
You got
Does
it.
anybody wanna speak? Anybody wanna make a comment?
Hey, we gonna continue with this move, this meeting.
Somebody just
No
said they want
interruption.
to, they said they want to speak.
Okay, moving on, moving forward. Bill, list, April.
Well, excuse me, I'm a member of the public, you should be given the opportunity to comment.
I didn't get a chance.
Okay, I raised my hand.
Where's the comment card?
Okay, wait.
The comment card's over there, go get one, run. Just fill it out.
Fill it.
First of all,
Based
let
on
me
the
stand
board
up.
rules, you gotta
We
get
didn't know nothing about this meeting. They didn't post it nowhere. They didn't post, I don't care
I
about
like
that.
to,
They didn't post it anywhere. And now all of a sudden,
Can
Mr. Coleman is back on
I
the
get
board.
a,
I beat Coleman
Can I get a
in
motion?
the election.
I second.
He can't motion anything, he's not a board member.
That's first. They didn't post it, they didn't have this meeting, it has not been posted anywhere.
Commissioner Martin McCaskill, I'm here.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown? Vice President Amy McCaskill?
Yes.
President Floyd Coleman?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn is done.
To fund the
And she's on a whole nother board. You can't say folks keep their incompatible.
Motion to adjourn.
Felicia Johnson is a trustee on the library board. Amir
That's why she's
McCaskill.
not even, they don't treat her like that, like they're she's a straight up wench.
They are both on two different boards. They're on this board and they're also on the library board.
Oh, and then they sent a letter from Delgado's office saying that I was moved from the board, but nobody actually sent me any
Security,
no
everybody else need no.
I didn't
All right,
get
ladies and
anything.
gentlemen, it's time.
They can't clear me out of the building that I'm a
But
commissioner.
maybe he ain't acting up this time, ladies and gentlemen.
That is not how that works. That is not how that works. It is not.
Ladies and gentlemen, lock up, lock up, please. Maybe clear the
We got
building.
documentation from the downtown.
Maybe clear the building, please, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the
Either
building.
one of them should be in here.
Everybody, all the commissioners now have contacted. There is no reason they should have contacted me. Every commissioner on that board has my contact information. There was no way I'm not notified about a meeting. There's no way I don't know what's going on. They're sending me off, sir. I'm sorry for the stress. You're part of the out group, they're sending me off. They didn't give me no notice. I have anything. Not one to three.
You want to challenge? All right, ladies and gentlemen, but clear the building,
That's why we got the
Back to
attorney.
the building.
Are you yelling right or you just want
Ma'am,
to?
clear the building, everybody clear the building, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let me clear the building, please. Let me clear the building.
This is our attorney.
I'm talking. What's that?
He worked for us. That's the
You're in charge, guys, sorry.
We don't listen to
Ultimately, you're
security.
in charge. We're
You
the-
want me to leave? Call Harvey Police Department.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we clear it.
Wanna call?
Yeah,
call
you
William.
wanna call Mayor Clark's police? Go ahead, 'cause you.
That's why she got
Y'all
to
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's clear the building.
You
both.
and
She-
the
they both
executive
over
director
there
with
sit on a
two
whole
kids on
nother
the board,
board. They not
and the
even
other one that they
supposed
owe
to be
favors to. All of them is corrupt. How does somebody that got beat out of an election still have a key?
And I beat him. I beat that guy who was sitting here.
This woman finna put an alarm on and everything, come on, let's go. They didn't sit down long enough on the change the rule, the change. Come on.
It's wrong. High school, I beat him in the election. He ain't even supposed to be in here. I beat him in the election.
Hi, Floyd Coleman lost his election in April 2025. How was he on the board? Was he appointed?
Yeah, he was appointed based on the minutes that I drafted the minutes that I saw.
So when was he appointed?
Take a look at the draft of the minutes.
Was there minutes?
Well, they weren't. I didn't know there was an agenda. That's the agenda. Is there minutes? There's no. There's a minute. I have the minutes.
Do you know, was 48 hours notice given for the meeting?
I believe it was, but I have to confirm.
If you wanted to meet me the proper way, you could have done it.
Illegally being in the board. Period. And you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Cause this ain't that right here.
Okay.
This ain't that. So you better pipe down. For real. You better pipe down.
But this the problem. Their family's so fucking corrupt, they don't have no remorse for nothing. They think they can do whatever they want. They think they can do whatever they want. They've been controlling the boards for the longest. The Harvey Park District, the library board. We can't get access to the.
And be privy to bullshit.
Well, we got hired.
No, because you got hired. Y'all heard that? That's why you shouldn't letting black people shit on other black people, because you were hired? Y'all pieces of shit. Y'all pieces of shit. And then y'all want to sit up here and talk about Trump? And we got niggas shitting on niggas? That's worse than Trump. That's worse than Trump. Write that shit down. This is the, y'all sit up here and let a whole fucking family take over a government agency. Then y'all turn around and make her the fucking commissioner. This shit is crooked. And it's not okay just because these people are poor.
It's not even that serious.
You have to know license. That shit is worse than Trump. Niggas that shit on niggas worse than Trump. You might as well be a fucking colonizer yourself. But you take advantage of these white, these motherfucking ignorant school districts.
I hope the rest of them ladies spend the last of their days in the prison. I guarantee you. The kids will be here by the
like us.
I guarantee it. So hopefully you get yourself together. I will. Hey, stop them. You, how do you still have records? How do you still have records? Yes, sir. All right, let's go. No, you walked up to me. You're right. You walked up to me. You walked up to me. You walked up to me. You walked up to me.
But you gotta go. What about you walking up to the ladies
I
and
didn't walk up to nobody. Okay.
Weird, dude.
Okay.
You like to start stuff with women. Like,
Okay.
what was your point of yelling at the elder?
Hey.
At an elder.
Oh, so. How does he still has the financial record for the park district? Just because you're messing with the executive director or married to her, supposedly, because a while ago she put on the FHA loan, she's a single woman. How are you still messing with, like, how do you still have the financial stuff for the park district? How are you still controlling it? We don't pay a treasurer as far as I know. We don't know nobody's salary. You see, they all their packages was way thicker than Lakeisha. Nobody here got a real packet. Don't nobody know what the finances are. Nothing.
We don't.
Nothing.
We don't. And
But this is what they do. When people start arguing against them and don't want to just go with the status quo, they just turn around and they say, meet and adjourn, meet and adjourn. How does Floyd still have a gavel today? He lost the election
to me
2 months ago.
That's what I don't understand.
He lost the
How?
election.
How does that make sense? How can he
lost the
call
election.
anything?
Yeah. He lost the election.
And I'm not one to criticize
And they
nobody
got him
or talk about
sitting
nobody, but she
But
is
then-
completely. She's
Not only
she's,
that,
she's
let's
not
talk
there.
about how we see both Amir McCaskill and Felicia Johnson Powell. Why are they over here? They were both elected on the library board. So why are they here? They're not supposed to be here. And technically her seat is vacant, Amir McCaskill's, on this board. It's
That's because they
voided.
got their yes men just voting. So I guarantee you, none of this minutes was posted, nothing from that meeting where I was so-called removed. None of it's going to come out until later today when they're going to supposedly publish it all of a sudden. Because they like to falsify documents. They like to go back and clean up some of their mess, but they won't be able to this time. There's nothing, if you look at the website right now, there's nothing on there that says what the meeting agenda was, what the minutes were, nothing. There's nothing on there right now. The last thing they have on there is from 2024. 2024. I've only been to 2 board meetings. It's not because I didn't want to come. It's because I kept showing up and nobody was here. And then when I would reach out to the executive director that we pay to answer the phone, never wants to answer the phone. Like, make this make sense. But y'all want to sit here and say, we just not trying to, like, do what we're trying to do what we was elected to do. But it's crazy because people like them, their family is monopolizing the city and stealing the money. All the money is stolen. And then you got people like her. How do y'all elect her to a library board and she just got arrested? Didn't she get, what is something with her murdering her husband and they helped her out? That's why she's so loyal to them?
Yeah.
That's why. Like, let's make this make sense. Like, just because the city don't have that much money, that don't mean people should come in and just steal what they want. How is that fair? And then can just write a letter and somebody's removed off the board. No judicial process, nothing. Nothing, no notices, no. I don't even have a bill that they say I owe, supposedly.
Let's be clear. Also, I've been asking for packets and keys. They have yet to give me keys. Me and Waynemond both have been locked out. I've been locked out. I won this election May 3rd of 2025. I've been locked out of the facilities, and so has Waynemond.
I've been locked out for the last 2 years. After I got sworn in, I asked for a meeting to ask what the finances were because I wanted to create a program, but the executive director told me, exactly, I have to see what I can do, or we don't have the money for me to start a garden. A garden, come on now. It doesn't take that much money to start a garden. But that's because they're too busy stealing the money to actually give people the access that they want to the park district. There's events going on every other day here. We don't know what they're for.
We don't know that's another thing. They just had an event today. They just had an event today. We knew nothing about the event. Nothing. They had it at the Holmes Recreational Center. We knew nothing about it.
I just recommend that the citizens really get involved. Because this has been happening for years.
Just on Sunday, we didn't know about that either. They supposed to call us and let us know. We're not being called. Nothing is being said.
No one's sending us notices about meetings. No one's sending I don't even see what's crazy is
why we know about this meeting Guess why? Because when I asked when are the board meetings, Dr. Keisha McCaskill said in an email, oh, it's gonna be July 8th. I said, are you gonna post this? She said, yeah, I'm gonna post it.
You can
It
turn around and look
wasn't
at that
posted.
building
You
right
see
there. There's
anything
nothing
posted?
posted on there saying anything about a board meeting. There's nothing there.
When you go down the street,
There's nothing
where
on
our
the, nope, not at the other
go
facility
down
either.
the street on Broadway where our office is, 15335 Broadway, you will see no postings of this meeting today. That's why a lot of the community is not here, because they're not informing the community about what's going on with the Harvey Park District.
And that family has control of the board. They have two of their kids on there, and technically one person that they
Technically, really
own
one.
because I guess she's been leeching off the Park District somehow with insurance. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't even have a way to verify because I don't know the finances.
They don't tell us.
They don't tell us anything. I haven't
ask
seen
them.
a financial statement since I've been to board meeting. And like
You
I
can
said,
ask
as
them.
soon as I
And
asked for
I've
one,
sent
that's when they
two
stopped
voices.
sending me notices. That's when I never got
voices.
another notice about another board meeting because I asked too many questions about money.
Crazy.
But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just hope the residents start getting involved. It's really sad that they come to this point because of the fact that, like, I really actually do care for the Park District, and it's sad that this type of stuff is what's discouraging the people. This is what makes people not want to run in Harvey politics because of the stuff like this. This is one of McCaskill's lawn trucks right here. That's why he's over here. This is his lawn service that his family is benefiting from. The executive director, Dr. Keisha McCaskill, gives the lawn service to her husband, Aaron McCaskill, and that's his supposed entrepreneurship. So yeah,
all the lawn
care for the Park District is through them. That's the only thing the Park District has is grass. So that's majority of where the money goes. It's to grass. Like I said, it's discouraging. It's sad that it got to this point. I really would have hoped something would have came productive out of the meeting. I mean, it's only so much you can do, but I know I probably lost my cool a little bit, but it gets frustrating to the point where it's like nobody's listening. Nobody cares. Everybody thinks you're just gonna hopefully fall back and not think about anything they're saying. But as long as I'm still a commissioner for these next 2 years, I'm gonna fight every day, every single day. I'm gonna wake up and fight. I'm gonna go to sleep and then wake up and fight. It don't matter what happened. We're gonna fight and we're gonna get the Park District back.